Unlock the secrets to perfect sleep with a Chinese master's proven techniques. Your body recovers itself during sleep, so getting enough sleep is essential for improving both your physical and mental well-being as well as your productivity. We'll watch Master Mu Yuchan and Mystic Sadhguru in this video as they discuss the ideal sleeping positions and go into detail on why choosing the incorrect positions can potentially be fatal. Let's begin by discussing Master Mu Chan and his traditional Chinese sleeping method. This method, which has been refined by many generations of Chinese masters, emphasizes total body relaxation and ensuring that no muscles are overextended or tense. There are 3 ways that most people sleep, according to Master Mu Yuchan. The initial and most prevalent one is in their favor. Most people who sleep on their sides use just one pillow, which they keep beneath their heads for support and comfort. The result of this is that your shoulder gets pulled as the muscles in your extended arm stretch. The hip and the shoulder are related, according to Master Mu Chan. Therefore, not only will the shoulder suffer greatly, but the lower body will also suffer if it is not relaxed appropriately. To address this, elevate the arm a little bit using an additional pillow. By causing the arm to relax, the problem is ultimately resolved. Let us now examine the other hand. Your heart and lungs are compressed when your right hand is closed. The solution to this is to hold the third pillow close to your chest while using it. When you look at the legs, you can see the fourth pillow. When lying on your side to sleep, your legs should be parallel to one another and straight. When this doesn't occur, your legs slam against your groin, decreasing blood flow and causing problems with conception. When sleeping on your side, placing a pillow between your legs helps avoid this. You should sleep with 4 pillows, each positioned correctly to maximize comfort for your body. Master Yuchan continues by explaining that some people sleep straight on their backs in addition to on their sides. Master Yuchan disagrees, stating that unless you use a pillow to relax your leg muscles, they will stretch and pull on your back, causing lower back pain, even though Western medicine has said that this posture is beneficial for the spinal curvature. Master Yuchan suggests placing a pillow beneath your legs as a countermeasure. Your back can now fully benefit from the posture once the legs are slightly raised and the muscles are no longer stretched. In addition, snoring is a result of people pressing their heads against their shoulders while they sleep on their backs. Because of their incorrect alignment, your head and neck are also negatively impacted by this. A quick fix is to rest your head comfortably with a pillow beneath your neck. This is how Master Yuchan says you should sleep in order to enhance your health and dream quality. Lastly, we will discuss the lotus posture as our final sleeping position. Sitting while sleeping is known as the lotus posture. In order to maintain the proper alignment of the head, it is important to keep your back flat while using a pillow and resting your chin on it. Chinese masters say these customs, known as the 5 bamboo wives of the emperor, are essential to living a long and healthy life. Now that we've discussed sleeping positions, let's look at Indian mystic and yogi Sadhguru as he explains the ideal sleeping direction. The prevailing opinion is that sleeping with your head facing north is not advisable. Why do you suppose that is? All of this, in Sadhguru's opinion, is caused by the Earth's extraordinarily powerful gravitational pull, which constantly draws everything towards it. According to Sadhguru, the Himalayas' continuous ascent provides the strongest evidence for this claim. This occurs as a result of the tectonic plates of Earth constantly shifting and colliding. Rising as these plates collide are the Himalayas. The magnetic poles of Earth, according to Sadhguru, are the cause of this movement. What on earth is this related to us now? The magnetic field affects you in the same way that it affects the tectonic plates, which is why you should sleep with your head facing north. Iron, as you undoubtedly know, makes up a significant portion of your blood. It is vital to the healthy operation of the circulatory system and makes up the center of a red blood cell. This iron gradually moves toward your head as you sleep with your face facing north. This iron starts to accumulate inside your head along with extra blood. Imagine that all the blood and iron are drawn to the top of the head by a massive magnet. In essence, that is what happens to you when you sleep with your head facing north. The sensitivity of the blood vessels inside your head is another factor that muddies the situation. When pumping blood upward, your heart must apply greater force because it must pump blood against the direction of gravity. This is also the cause of the extremely thin blood vessels in the skull. These blood vessels aren't made to handle an excessive amount of blood and don't receive much blood flow. If you sleep with your face facing north, two things happen. First of all, because you're lying down, your head's blood flow increases beyond what it is accustomed to. This occurs due to the absence of any gravitational force to counteract the heart's pumping action. But the thing you should be concerned about is what comes next. The already excess blood there starts to rise even more as you turn your head towards the north. Stroke or even bleeding may result from this. Age has a direct bearing on how severe the side effects are. You may not experience any side effects right away if you're young and have robust blood vessels. Still, all that extra blood plus the elevated pressure will eventually cause long-term negative effects. If your blood vessels are weak and you end up having a stroke, Sadhguru says, you could even die. You won't experience this the first few times you sleep in this manner. But depending on the strength, if you continue doing this for a long time, you will start to experience gradual side effects. You could experience a number of side effects, including nightmares, sleep disturbances, stroke, and, worst of all, a brain hemorrhage. Sadhguru says that sleeping in sync with the magnetic poles is the answer to all these problems. Never turn your head to sleep toward the north if you reside in the Northern Hemisphere. East is the best, followed by southeast. Despite its shortcomings, the south is preferable to the north. The directions are completely different for those who reside in the Southern Hemisphere. You should try to avoid sleeping with your head facing south and, if you must choose a direction, lean toward the west. Once more, this is because, should you find yourself in the Southern Hemisphere, you will be most strongly drawn to the South Pole by its magnetic pull, something you should definitely avoid. You now need to apply both of the strategies you learned today in order to get the best sleep possible. Initially, you must adjust your sleeping position by applying the 5 bamboo wives of the emperor method that Master Yu Chan recently shared with us. All you have to do is choose your favorite and stick with it. Master Yu Chan has already explained the 3 most popular sleeping positions. As soon as you have a proper sleeping posture, you should sleep perpendicular to the magnetic poles, as advised by Sadhguru. Choose the direction that is most appropriate for the hemisphere in which you reside. If you live in the north, go east. If you live in the south, go west. Your health will almost certainly improve with the help of these age-old methods that have been refined over many generations. Please share your thoughts on the video and whether the practice was helpful to you. Please remember to hit the subscribe and like buttons on the channel. I'll see you later. Harmony.